medium and message vice versa. 2012, I was inspired by, I don't know, it's an environmental piece. What started it all off was I don't know, this overproduced culture that we're living in at the moment. It's just overabundance. It's just, and it just seems like it's not stopping. It's about the neon itself is like the role of the neon sign. The neon sign as it being, look at me, coming by. It's just a constant attention grabbing whole piece of advertisement. The first idea was just a sort of a flat lettering of white trash, but it just seemed a little bit flat. So it just didn't have much depth. Then I started playing around with the concept of constructing the letters out. So the piece would be a bit more interactive with the viewer. So standing on the side, you could see that it looks like it's just a piece of, I don't know, unrecognisable bit of neon, which my intention was to reference the trashy side, and then once you walk around towards the front of it, the letters or the neon starts to line up and it reads white trash. It's my cheeky play on the medium itself, the word, and sort of the meaning, and it's pretty much to trigger, also the light itself, or the piece itself is actually white. So I'm playing around with what the actual message really means, or it's up to the viewer to respond in. It's also like a reflection of the viewer's mind of when they see that piece. It's how they relate to an actual object as well as the words that's being conveyed to them. It's a lot of people are actually quite offended by it, thinking that it's a racist piece. But to see it, I suppose, within the whole series of Undercurrents body of work, it might seem racist, but it's not a racist piece. It's about the environment. The environment of the viewer's mind, as well as it's how they perceive the piece. But it's an environmental piece. So it's one of my strongest pieces, and I yeah, I think it pushes a lot of people's buttons. So it's challenging. So it's not so quite easy to get. But people think that they get things quite easily these days. But yeah, it's no, it's an environmental.